Hello, hello, hello. Back again with me, Empress Now. Thanks for joining me, Empress Now Tarot. I'm back again with another read. This is standards you set. Okay, for a certain sign. I will know the sign in just a moment. All right. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for returning to my channel and, listening to another message, all right? Thank you so much for supporting your girl in that way. If you like my vibe, you like the messages, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, possibly leave me a comment, hit the like button, something, okay? To show me that you're feeling it, all right? You're feeling the vibe. All right, so for standards you set, I'm gonna just choose out of this what sign this reading will be for. It's called Standards You Set. It's a five card draw or questions. The first question is areas of my life where my standards are too low. The second one will be areas of my life where standards are too high. The third question is how do my standards affect me? The fourth one is how I can set reasonable standards. And then the last card or question is something in my life I should no longer tolerate. So this is going to be for, let's see what sign this is going to be for. I'm just going to choose. I already did Gemini on that, so we're not going to do Gemini. Let's see what sign this is. Virgo. So Virgo, this is for you. This is Standards You Set. That's the name of the spread or the read. Okay, Virgo? So here we go. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Using my light seers. And I'm going to clarify one card each, y'all see, with my smaller deck. So I'm going to use these for the 5-card layout and clarify with my smaller classic tarot cards, alright? So Spirit Guide Universal Energies, tap me into the Virgo that's watching this read here on Empress Now Tarot LLC. Who needs this message on Standards You Set? Show me a spread or layout for Standards You Set for the Virgo that may need this message. We have again areas of the Virgo's life where their standards are too low. Areas in the Virgo's life where their standards are too high. How do their standards affect them? And how can they set reasonable standards? And then areas in their life or something in the Virgo's life they should no longer tolerate. Spirit Guide Universal Energies, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, please guide and protect me now as I channel these energies. Again, let's go ahead and see, Virgo. Standards You Set. That's the name of it. Standards You Set. Alright, so let's go ahead and cut the deck. And take it from the top. So this is areas in your life where your standards are too low. That's the first one. Okay. Areas in your life where your standards are too high. The number 2 is over that one. And then 3 and 4, how do my standards affect me? That's card 3. Card 4, how can you set reasonable standards? And then 5, something in your life you should no longer tolerate. Okay. All right. Whoever I'm reading for, whether you're a masculine Virgo or feminine Virgo, you are dealing with an Emperor or Empress in reverse. This person is controlling. This person has possessive, controlling, manipulating ways. We know when the Emperor is in the reverse, This is someone that does not use their authority in the right manner. If it's a masculine emperor in reverse, if it's a feminine energy, then take it as it resonates. It would be an empress in reverse, someone that's jealous and possessive and controlling as well. When it's in the reverse, is unhealthy. And maybe at this moment you are lacking attraction for this person, or you already have with Ace of Wands in reverse. You lacking a passion for this person, or you feel like this person is lacking passion and attraction towards you, Virgo. Okay, and you just wanting to, you almost feeling like you wanting to give up. Nine of Swords, you've been in the Nine of Swords in the upright, stressed out, can barely sleep. You know, behind this Emperor in reverse, or this Empress in reverse like person, you know, you've already been there. Now you're wanting to bring balance in your life. You've been very patient with the Temperance card right there, right, Virgo? And now I guess you felt the need to you know, cut off this connection. Because there is a disharmony between you and a certain somebody, or could be in a business partnership where you feel like you're either the boss, or whoever this person is being is possibly was on some type of power trip, and you lost interest in this business position, this job, whatever, and you decided that you no longer want to connect with that person or that job in any manner. You have released yourself from that person or the job or whatever it is again, and you just moving on past the pain and regret and sadness, right? So that's just a little side message, Virgo. So now let's jump into the standards you set. Areas of your life where your standards are too low, however how it's facing you, that's how it's going to be read, because I do read reversals, all right? So areas in your life where your standards are too low, Virgo. Let's see what this card is. This is card 1. 2 of Wands in the... Okay, so it's pointing towards you. So 2 of Wands in the reverse for you, Virgo, okay? 2 of Wands in the reverse. Areas in your life where your standards are too low is that you make plans. How can I say it? You'll meet someone, or you'll be connected with someone, and you quickly make future plans with the wrong motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it, because the 2 of Wands in the upright, it's about planning, it's traveling, and see how she's looking out the window. That's something long term, planning for the future. That's foresight, you know what I'm saying? So in the reverse, just like whatever plans that you have set in motion is not going as planned. So your areas of your life where your standards are too low is that you have to stop making all these plans, and then when the plans, then the plan does not turn out the way that you wanted it to turn out, then it becomes very disappointing. It's a scripture in the Bible in Proverbs where it says, expectation postponed makes the heart sick. So it's like your standards are low in the fact that you're constantly setting all these future plans with people that's not really seeing the plan or how you want it. You see what I'm saying? How can I say it? You setting plans with the wrong people that's not gonna be in that vision when it's all said and done. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify that and get further clarification on the 2 of Wands reverse. So this is for the Virgo spirit guide standards that the Virgo set. Areas in their life where their standards are too low. We need some clarifications for the Virgo, masculine, Virgo, feminine energies. Areas in their life where their standards are too low. What is the 2 of Wands reverse? And then when it don't work out, and you had all these plans with this certain somebody, and they end up leaving you out in the cold, or you end up leaving them out in the cold because they lacking the vision that you thought they had with you. 5 of Pentacles. So what's the 2 of Wands reverse for the Virgo? Areas in their life where their standards are too low. Clarify the 2 of Wands reverse. 2 of Wands reverse for the Virgo. Virgo masculine. You could be dealing with a water sign, with the King of Cups. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Not necessarily. This is just a water sign. So again, you made plans with this certain King of Cups person. When you first got with this person, there was a King of Cups in the upright. They seemed very loving, very caring, in tune with their emotions. They were very compassionate, sweet with their words, very nurturing, good father figure, respectful man or woman. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Take it as it resonates, depending on what I'm reading for. Virgo masculine, Virgo feminine. But then all of a sudden, we seen that motherfucker turn into the Emperor in reverse or Empress in reverse. So your standards was too low in that you making plans with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it more time to see who these people really are. You know what I'm saying? Because then again, Page of Pentacles, your plans ain't turn out the way it was supposed to when Page of Pentacles is in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker then turned into a King of Wands in reverse. I could be speaking to a Virgo that's dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands in reverse, or this person turned out to be a Queen of Wands in reverse, straight up hope. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, and there you go, the Hermit. You in your head, stuck in your head, to yourself. Now you trying to regroup and you trying to see shit on a whole different level and dealing with this Emperor in reverse or Empress in reverse like energy, okay? All right, so now areas of your life where your standards are too high. This is where your standards are too high. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, again, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Again, your standards may be too high in the fact that when it comes to your money, you want a happy family. You want, of course, everybody wants the happy family, the children, the high abundance. Maybe you're in the areas of your life is too high because you possibly looking for some of you Virgos, you how can I say it? You turn down certain ones because you feel like they're not abundant enough when it comes to monies and finances. They don't meet you, and when it comes to finances, so maybe certain ones that could have been really for you and that was a good candidate, but because maybe they made less than you, you possibly felt like, nah, that person ain't for me, because they possibly was lacking when it comes to their finances. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you put your standards are too high in regards to certain ones that you possibly entertaining. They have to be at a certain caliber, make a certain amount. That's for some of you, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying that's all of you, you know what I'm saying? But it's a Virgo on here that is mainly, their standards are too high when it comes to how they see people and as far as money. You do want someone that's going to have something to bring to the table, but you don't want your standards to be too high in that because they may make a little less than you, that you don't give it up. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles reverse for the Virgo areas of their life where standards are too high. Ten of Pentacles reverse for the Virgo areas of their life where the standards are too high. King of Swords. So yeah, so King of Swords is someone that's very direct. Tell you and when it comes to, they're very logical. They analyze things to the T. When it comes to making decisions and stuff, they use head over heart to make their decisions, you know what I'm saying? So areas of your life where your standards are too high, Virgo, masculine or feminine, whoever I'm reading for, you cutting out motherfuckers that you feel is not at a certain level financially. You're being a little prejudiced, you prejudging people by the size of their pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's where your standards may be a little bit too high. Because King of Swords is someone that's cut and dry. They're willing to cut you. Queen of Swords or King of Swords. They're willing to cut you out of their life quick, fast, in a hurry. So your standards are a little bit too high in that you don't like to associate with certain people that don't have, that's not in a certain financial bracket. You feel me? That's you. All right. So now, yeah, as soon as you see that they may not be in a certain bracket financially, look at you, the cherry, you keep it moving. So maybe you guys, that's something that you must think. You put an end to these motherfuckers. You don't want nothing to do with this motherfucker. Damn, Virgo. And you feel like doing that is what makes you happy. Hey, to each his own. That's fucked up, Virgo. You looking down on people because of their money, dog. Their money funny, you gone. How do my standards affect me? So how do your standards affect you, Virgo? Your standards affect you in that you're constantly on the defense. You do stand your ground. That's a good thing. With the 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands is about standing your ground. You are willing to defend what you know is right, and you stand on it. That's how your standards affect you. And that, again, if a motherfucker is not meeting your standards, this is you. You on the defense. You're going to stand up for what you feel is right, right? Clarify the 7 of Wands for the Virgo. How do their standards affect them? 7 of Wands. Clarify the standards, the 7 of Wands for the Virgo masculine, Virgo feminine, please, spirit guide. 7 of Wands for how do their standards affect them, Virgos. Clarify 7 of Wands. How do their standards affect them? 7 of Wands. Especially when it comes to partnerships, whether it's business partnerships or love connections. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. I see Gemini, I see Scorpio, I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then Gemini is the lovers, but it don't have to be. But I'm just saying, how your standards affect you. If this person is not meeting your standards when it comes to a love connection or even a business partnership, this is you. You standing on your ground, you standing your ground, and you fighting for what you feel is right, regardless of the partnership. All right, that's how your standards affect you. Now, how I can set reasonable standards? How can you set reasonable standards, Virgo? Again, and that's true. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You have to let go a little bit. It has to be a little bit more of an equal give and take, giving and receiving. See, this is you, for the most part, very protective, very guarded, you know what I'm saying, because of your standards, because of your boundary. In the reverse, this is where you need it. How can you set reasonable standards? You want your standards to be, yes, that's going to bring benefit to you, but also that's going to bring benefit to you and that other person as well. You want to be kind of fair, you know what I'm saying? Be a little bit open to certain things. Some things you kind of closed off on. Not saying you're a closed-minded person, but on some things you are, Virgo. So that's how you can set reasonable standards, is being a little bit more open, you know what I'm saying? Clarify the 4 of Pentacles reverse for the Virgo. How can they set reasonable standards? With 9 of Cups, yeah. And when you do that, when you allow yourself to be open, a little bit more of a giving and receiving as far as communication and how you communicate your feelings toward people, you be a little bit more open-minded on other people and how they feel, and don't be quick to prejudge, is what I'm saying. That will bring a little bit more happiness, 9 of Cups, and more of a fulfillment to you when you 4 of Pentacles reverse energy. All right. So now, the last question, card number 5. Something in your life that you know that you should no longer tolerate. Get it back. Something in your life. All right, this is the last part of my video cut off while I was going on the last card. So Virgo, this is your standards you set. This is the last question that I need to put on there. Something in your life that you no longer should tolerate. It's the 3 of Swords. You have the 3 of Swords in the upright. So you should no longer tolerate people that's going to come into your life and break your heart. and cause all this pain and drama and just unnecessary bullshit that you don't deserve. So don't tolerate constantly getting your heart broken. Yeah, you know, that's where it falls down with your planning. You're making plans with the wrong people. Clarify the Three of Swords for the Virgo on something they should no longer tolerate. Spirit guides, clarify the Three of Swords. These two came up. Right. These people come in your life, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it's like they causes bad fortune in your life, bad shit happening, so, you know, where you're forced to having to walk away and get over the grief and the sadness and the regret, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you should no longer tolerate those that's going to continue to cause you to feel some type of sadness, some type of regret, and to go through some type of bad fortune because of their possessive, conniving, deceitful ways. So that was the message on that. I'm just gonna pull for the Virgo. What's their next plan of action or outcome as this year end? What's their next kind of action or outcome coming towards them, especially concerning the standards that they set, Spirit Guides, Universal Energy. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull for the Virgo. What's the next kind of action or outcome in regards to the standards they set? Okay. Abundance and happiness is coming your way, especially if you work on the standards that you set. When it comes to your standards being too low, on making plans with the wrong people, and your standards too high, as far as, you know, you kind of prejudge people because depending on, you know, their how their money may be looking. Maybe you want to bring a balance to that, okay? And that way you can continue to be happy and you can continue to be abundant. All right. Hold on, Virgo. All right, Virgo. Okay, so what advice do you have for the Virgo, Spirit Guides, Universal Energies, the Virgo that may be listening to this read? What advice and suggestions do you have for the Virgo in regards to the standards that they set as the year 2022 draws to an end going into 2023? What advice do you have for the Virgo masculine, Virgo feminine energy? What's the advice? Just flipped over. We're going to take that one and one more. All right, and this one. All right, so we have, if you are feminine energy, Virgo, 13. Look up angel number 13. It may have some meaning for you, 1, 3, or even 31. Divine Feminine, step into your power. It's time for you to step into your power. You know what it is that you've been wanting to do. Go ahead and do it. That way you will receive that abundance and you'll receive that happiness. Whatever it is that you need to do, that's going to be stepping into your power. Go ahead and do it, and you have lift. Reclaim your power. So both of these is all about power. Okay, even if you're a masculine Virgo, step into your power and reclaim your power. You know what I'm saying? And really think about what we spoke about in regards to your standards. Okay? And that's the read, Virgo. Thank you.